Hey there guys, in this video we'll be doing another example for equations and inequalities in the quadratic equations. So let's solve for x. We start off by saying 3x squared minus 1 plus 2x is equal to 0. Now we need to rewrite this in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Hence we write 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. That's our first step done. Now, let's remove common factors. And as you can see, there are no common factors because nothing goes into 3 that goes into 2. And so that is actually all that you need to do, because if it can't even go into 2 of the terms, it obviously will not be able to go into the third. Now, let's factorize using the cross method. With the cross method, we've got 3x and x, because those are the factors of 3x squared. We then have 1 and 1 because those are the factors of minus 1. Now if we say 3x times 1, we get 3x, and we say x times 1, we get x. Now we need to get 2x in the middle. So if we said 3x minus x, we'd get 2x. As I've written here, you can see clearly this adds up to 2x, so we put a negative sign in the middle there at the top and a positive at the bottom. We then rewrite these out in our brackets and we equal 0. As you can see, we will have step 4 where we have 3x minus 1 is equal to 0 and or x plus 1 is equal to 0. This means that we'll have 3x is equal to 1 because the sign of minus 1 changes when you take it across the equal sign. It now becomes positive. And the same goes for the plus 1 on the right hand side where we have x plus 1. That now changes to minus 1. So let's say x is equal to 1 over 3 because we divide both sides by 3. What you do to the left, you must do to the right. Very important. Right, let's do step 5. When x is equal to a third, we say that from our original equation, we plug in a third wherever we see x. So let's do that now. We say 3 times a third squared plus 2 times a third minus 1. Let's calculate that out. A third squared is 1 over 9 plus 2 over 3 minus 1. The 3 and the 9 cancel, leaving you with 1 over 3. Feel free to slow this video down at any time and pause. You can always rewatch it. But now you can see you've got minus 1 times 3 over 3. You have 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3 minus 3 over 3 is equal to 0. You multiply everything by a 3. So what you do to the left, you do to the right. You're trying to get rid of your denominator. And when you say 1 plus 2 minus 3, you get 0 on the left and 0 on the right. There's your answer. Now let's realize that x is equal to a third, and it is real. So when x is equal to minus 1, we also sub that into the x values. We get 3 to the minus 1 squared plus 2 to the minus 1. Minus 1 is equal to 0. Let's check the answer. We get 3 times 1 minus 2 because of the minus 1 going on to the 2, and you got minus 1. So it's 3 minus 2 minus 1. Left-hand side is also equal to 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So both your answers are real. And you can clearly see that you've got x is equal to minus 1 there. So therefore x is equal to a third and x is equal to negative 1. Easy game.